previously.
They told me, son, you were
Really?
born to do great things. They were right.
Game? I'm pretty sure you got the wrong game right now.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid.
So pretty much everyone that doesn't know the first story's twist is gonna be spoiled right now. Because apparently Atlas does actually appear in this episode. Yeah. Because, like I said, like these two episodes took place before Bioshock 1.
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
Thanks, game. You totally previously the wrong thing, but good on you.
Yep.
Sally! Sally, come out!
She wasn't yours, Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
So now you play as Elizabeth?
Yeah.
To get Sally?
Yeah. Because we're playing as Elizabeth right now. And she finally made her dream come true.
Yes?
She went to Paris.
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I can't accept...
Je vous en prie. J'insiste.
Thank you.
She looks a lot more like her, like, first appearance in Bioshock 1 than the Elizabeth from Barrow at Sea.
Bonjour, Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Elisabeth. Je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Wow, she seems to be friends with every artist. Hello.
Bonjour, mon ami. Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonne journée! Comment ça va, Elisabeth? Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, chérie. Et si tu venais boire un verre avec nous?
Claude,
Sois pas jalouse.
viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth.
I'm sorry, Cosette.
Bien le
Next
bonjour,
time, I
mademoiselle.
promise.
Hey Dad,
Bien le bonjour,
you
Elisabeth.
wanna know what's funny? Is the fact that Bioshock 2
Baguette, mademoiselle.
is the most achievements I've ever gotten in Bioshock.
Is it?
Yeah. Because I like to check my achievements. And it was like 74%.
Wow.
She is a Disney princess.
And her pinky's still like that.
Yeah, but that's not gonna be it for long because apparently in the campaign she regains her pinky. Because apparently she's about to lose her powers.
Sally?
Oh,
Sally?
don't run into any clowns. Red Balloon seems to be a really problem with that.
Sally, wait!
Huh. So this is a post-apocalyptic France.
Wait!
think it's improved.
Sally, stop! Sally, where are you going? Sally, hold on!
So this is the plot for the next Fallout game.
Stop, stop! Where did she go?
Of course. Oh. I know what's happening. She's feeling guilty.
Go away.
Bioshock, please stop jump scaring me from
I
behind.
didn't do anything!
You've done it in the main campaign. You've done it.
No,
You've done it now.
it wasn't my fault. Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry!
That's not
Sorry.
good enough.
I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
It was kind of It was kind of. Wait. Is that Booker? Ah, he got the hand cannon.
What are the odds?
What's the hold-up?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
Let her go!
Right. Oh, there goes Booker. Or Comstock.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker? What?
Say,
I don't
I can
understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case of
Cool
what's
radio.
going. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
But there's still splicers, right?
Like, no. They're part of the rebellion, like the second half of the.
Not those guys, but there's still splicers there.
Yeah, there's still splicers there.
You're not Booker.
Of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. And Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who
Yeah,
are you?
especially since
I think you'll
doesn't
figure
make
that
sense
out
of
soon enough.
how everything is worse than I left it. Where's it? And where's all the air grabber things?
I was in Paris. I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
I wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
Can you guess why she came back?
Why?
Guess.
Catch again?
It was because she felt bad that the fact that she actually left Sally here. Because she said, "I'm sorry that I left you there."
Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Oh my God. Stay away from me. Booker. No.
Oh,
Please,
the Big Daddy
please
wrecked
don't.
the place while I was doing
I
things.
died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? Huh? I don't understand. I...
If we're going to end up in the same place, it doesn't harm and enjoy the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
A fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived.
Oh. So, they opened a tear to the universe of Bioshock 1.
For death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
They kind of have a point.
Lutessa's warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse.
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge.
What?
Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. Hate it. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris.
Well, you
you
kind of
just-
can. It's just that it looks
You're just
different.
what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find
Yeah.
Suchong.
Seems reasonable. I mean, if I came to this place and you were just in my mind, not real at all, I'd be like, yeah, that totally makes sense. Well, that's kind of gonna be hard because I'm pretty sure he's.
Hey, wait, can you go back and grab that hammer?
This air grabber.
No,
It's gonna be messy.
I don't think there is like a melee
Upload to the
weapon.
back
Oh
of
wait,
the
no,
sample
there's
serve just as
the.
well. Be a hell of a lot quieter too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
Because Elizabeth is Booker's daughter.
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
He's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get
That totally knocked him out.
How much worse is up to you.
A clay, Bradburn. It's up to us to see they become Grecianized and don't return to mud. Get them young enough. You can mold them for life. Henry!
Now, let's get its lockpick.
How to pick a lock?
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door.
We're back to puzzles.
Not free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Oh, now we're back to that.
Hello, children. I'm Ryan the Lion. I'm here to tell you about Peter.
Ryan the Lion. In Bioshock 1, there's supposed to be a zoo level.
You sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental.
Lame.
They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands. It's up to you.
Those who cannot create always steal from those who do. Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the parasite while he picks your
At least we have the crossbow again.
You'll find it in the dictionary under L-I-E.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought rapture was open for business.
It's kind of funny that she says that she doesn't like to kill, but then she gets this and has to now kill people.
That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
There was a third guy. I have to go.
Yes, he's talking.
Go.
First, the law gets bribery. And the ones who are not privy devising how I get it. What's next? Martial law? Saw you a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise.
Well, I'm not getting possession in a while.
Stuff on the desk is flashing on the other side.
Oh.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock.
Oh, that was
before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960 with Booker, when you drowned Son.
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense. But now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start.
Left.
I know the way.
That's right.
Doing it. So I'm gonna check out what's in here.
I was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more Rapture appropriate.
Well, yeah. That kind of makes sense.
Wow.
To the right. Look.
You didn't have these books in my tower.
Turn.
Dear madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable supplier.
The other one. The other
one. Oh, the other one.
Alright. Good job, lockpicker.
Oh, hey!
Hey, there you are.
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing, but then I kind of fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly today's fashion, but I'm a girl who can tell good craftsmanship when she sees it.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
An invisibility thing.
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
Oh, that was a plasma.
Sure, I got some high notes. But I got something new. Works.
How'd the lock come on the inside? Or is that a different
one? That was a different one.
I've been on something of a hide. Oh, Jesus! Who did this?
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more of the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy there. We'd all be better off, us Stewits, If we can leave well enough alone.
Why are my hands all red? Gotta scrub this blood.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's leave. No, it doesn't really make sense of where we are. Are we back in that sunken place? Yeah.
Stop that right now!
Oh, that's bull crap. So wait, did she wear this in Paris?
Enough of this tomfoolery!
Alright, puppy. Oh wait, no, don't you dare, please. I'm staring at you.
Where does one find the parasite? Nesting in... Stop acting up! I forbid it!
Well, I'm sorry.
Come back here!
Just because you're cute doesn't mean you can do whatever you freaking want. Sorry about that. I sort of... Let's just say I kind of didn't really have any other option. Alright, let's do this in here. Take your pictures here. Yeah. Totally need to. Oh, wait. So were these names like previous names for like plasmids? Oh.
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone
I can deal with the pee.
Why?
I can deal
Why,
with
because
it.
I died here?
Oh, wait, oh.
If I'm just
No,
like
that's
everyone
not
else,
pee.
I can't help
That's
Sally.
not pee.
I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me,
It still smells.
asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end. But I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make them
Cover
happen.
up your...
But I must confess,
Cover up your nose.
I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
Oh, God. Hi, buddy. Oh, God.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy.
Nope.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
My friend. Oh God, he's not coming up, is he? Dad?
What happened? You farted?
No.
What?
The puppy.
Shit in here?
Yep.
Where?
Right there. Yeah, I picked it up. I first thought he peed. I was like, oh yeah, I can deal with the smell. I was like, that is a really strong. Oh. Oh.
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this sushi.
The smell's gone now.
You want to shut the door?
Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here.
No, keep it open. Keep.
Lacey left a trail.
Keep it vented.
I'm gonna have to find another way in.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. Huh. What's this?
I found blueprints.
Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork.
So
should go
we
to
are
Suchong's.
in the department store.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you got out of the toy store?
Yeah. Because I got kind of confused since we're going to go look for Suchong, but I'm pretty sure
wasn't exactly a master of
Suchong was
subterfuge.
still in Rapture. And I was just a bit confused.
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing, but then I kind of fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less.
Did I run?
Not exactly today's fashion, but I'm a girl that can tell good craftsmanship when she sees it.
I think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead or working for Ryan.
First, the law against bribery. And
Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me.
Dad, do you want to know what's
Suchong
funny?
must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to
The
come
fact
here.
that there was
You're
like
going
a...
back down. You just went in a circle.
Yeah, it's the fact that there was a documentary, like an 80s, like, scary, like, so this is the tale, documentary style, and it was about,
Locked. And nothing to pick. But I come here for a reason, right? Isn't that why you told me to find Suchong?
Well, technically, you told yourself.
Thanks, I appreciate the reminder.
Of what?
yeah,
My tenuous mental state.
it was about,
Only designed to see what you've
like,
seen. And now that you're just plain old
Tales
flesh
from
and
Myth,
blood,
Rapture,
I'll be
modern
grateful
day
you've got things
Atlantis.
this well held together.
There must be
It was like in
something
the
here I need
80s
to
or
find.
something, like,
Suchong was working
way
on.
later than...
A fake documentary about this?
Yeah, like it was a promo for episode 1, and it showed the painting of Booker and Elizabeth when they were dancing.
A Lutece device.
And apparently,
That's how we must have reopened
they
the
showed this
tear.
to a woman that said that someone said
Had what? Juju.
that apparently lived in
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia.
Rapture.
Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutece. Before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that anymore.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stock with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
Look on the board.
These are elements.
And
Sodium,
apparently that
titanium.
woman is probably
Why would these
Sally.
be on schematics for...
because she knows both Booker and
The Visionaire
Elizabeth
cipher. If we assume hydrogen is
from
A,
these two
and
DLCs.
iron, the 26th element, is C.
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Suchong.
Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold
Code
cathode tube. A carbon dioxide
CO2
scrubber. And,
And
heat skin.
skins.
Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube.
So close.
And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here.
Problem.
Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Wait, go back, up on that shelf. Top, right, turn around, top, left, that's right, up there, nothing, okay, I just saw something on the shelf.
Mother always says it's important to be yourself. So here
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough talk. Fix the machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Why, yes. I'd love to have children.
1-6.
Oh.
3 at least. Of course, find my fellow first.
What are you doing?
Is it game ammo?
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube. Got it. Now I need to find Old Man Winter and a CO2 scrubber.
Don't walk away when I'm talking to you!
Walk away when she's talking to you.
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That we'll need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks. The humpback whale.
Yep.
That thing is as old
Sure
as the
is
hills.
a bathysphere.
Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the... There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Just following orders, all right? Pay attention, please. What you done to him? Fair warning. I'm an eye for an eye type of guy. What are you running away for? Don't leave me out.
Big Daddy. Oh, no.
You don't have my permission to leave. Where'd you go?
There's nothing in that one.
I'm trying to find like a lockpick. There we go. I got it. The best.
I just meant there was a light on that one pod. There's nothing in that pod.
No, we already checked that pod.
Okay.
Of course, the buildings are being
check the
fabricated
invisible thing.
above the waves.
Check through the wall.
But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase?
Oh, it's an
of the
Andrew
government?
Ryan.
Water is buoyant. We shall not frame rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Ryan's minefield is well laid out, grant him that. But what security system made that ain't got a hole or two in it? If I was taking book down at Fort Frolic, I wouldn't like my odds. If I jig left when I should go right, there ain't gonna be enough bits of me left to...
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Oh yeah, there's stairs over here.
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter and we're done.
That's what this is. Unaccustomed to such strange noises.
Never respected me! Believe me! You rascal! Hey, Junior! Come on in and watch this. Ryan's got the formula. You trust your old man.
Okay, there seems to be no one around.
I could hear him.
Oh wait, no, there they are.
What you doing?
Old Man Winter. Let's have a cool Suchong's machine.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water.
Go in there again.
But something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was going to lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss. See where that got him.
Nothing. A couple bucks anyways.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo. Now be quick about it, and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
The place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Just what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum fuel generators since...
Give me the cold shoulder. Break's over. Back to the office.
Out of your wax, that stuff's golden. Thumbs up the works. I can't make you his slave.
So this is where we were last night.
How we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on.
God, where are the eaves? Alright. This is what Bioshock would have been if it was like fully on went for the horror aspect of the game instead of the first person shooter aspects.
Hey, there wasn't nothing on that desk?
No.
Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. I need to cool the transformer at the top of the device, or the whole thing will overheat. I'll need to actually use Old Man Winter on the transformer. Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see.
You see?
What did I tell you?
Bye, Rapture. We're going back to Colombia for a bit. That doesn't make sense.
So it's like a time and place jump?
Mm-hmm. Up and running.
Look. We're on the First Lady.
Oh, so this is what Elizabeth saw. Oh, wait.
Can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system, just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure. Must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the
A
prophet
simple
wasn't on board with it.
bullet.
A single.
Oh. But also a simple bullet. Oh. Alright.
If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia?
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a want something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Think has a secret life. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Oh yeah, they...
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to...
Ironsides. What's this?
The First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
I much prefer the Atom commercials than whatever the Vigors commercials are. I much prefer those. Skateboarding dog.
I've taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave a woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
So I guess that's the reason why she decided to try and kill the Fink boy.
Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual wiring. We just gotta find that.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yo, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Look on the right. Right. That green thing.
Yeah, I want to look around.
Who's burning?
That's Robert Lutez. Probably.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled.
Oh, what's that green
The
statue?
biological urge to leave one's mark is strong.
That's just Fink.
And it is not
He has a big
possibility
ego.
Well, I meant the other statue
could
that was green.
instantiate ourselves
with
back in
big
Colombia.
power, right?
Return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But
Sleep, prayer, leisure. Now we're heading to work.
How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
She doesn't realize that was her lock of hair. Does she?
Listen, I got you your gun.
So it seems like Fink and Suchon were working together, but they really hate each other. Booker! Come back! I miss you.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
That's just sad. Turret.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
Play the movie.
It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
Just keeps repeating.
I'm digging those drawers.
is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
We did on the doors, did on the cabinets. Especially in a freaky place like this.
That's dog, isn't it?
Looks like it's dead.
Maybe we should come back.
Something flashing over in that corner.
These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so I left them to die. Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there. It must be a prototype or something.
Is it a human?
Does it matter? I tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect. Booker, the little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there. Moaning. I couldn't just...
The lion with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round. Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
No, you can't.
It's gas. We got 2 things, and that was enough.
It's open. See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
Do you?
Rapture runs.
Wait a minute.
Children. Little girls
Dead handyman.
growing in their
Uh-oh.
bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe.
Oh, good thing that was just there. Really good thing.
Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Bring it to Suchong.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Pretty lady, put hair sample in sample in tube. Business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Suchong, we had a deal. Now open.
Hi, Ryan.
You know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Yi Suchong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity. He'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries.
God, how many TVs are in this dang room?
This won't take long.
It went right through his legs.
Hell was that?
Oh, man.
What's wrong with him?
Time to pay the piper, sweetheart.
Seems to me you asked for this.
This is why I don't like Bioshock as a horror game.
Come on out. You got my full attention.
Get back here.
Never!
Don't think.
Dad.
Turn around, somebody shot you.
No, they didn't. Give me that, give me that.
There's no ammo?
No. Remember these two games? So apparently, the reason why the first episode didn't have enough ammo is because a lot of people stockpiled up on ammo in the main game, and they're like, there was big criticism, and everyone, and the developers like, how can we minimize that? I know, sir. How about we limit the number of ammo? Have all the money.
Well, do it.
But I'm pretty sure the only reason why there's not enough ammo in this isn't because it's survival more. It's more survival horror instead of first-person shooter.
Reload.
Get back here!
If you can just.
Time to pay the pipers. Guard.
Oh.
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on a lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
These three ice things are gonna go unused.
If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
Turn. One behind you.
In Colombia, but apparently in Rapture they call it air grabbers.
Hey, what's up, you goddamn twist? Get back here! Stupid jerk. Should have never stopped hanging out.
Run, run, run. Run, 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 jump. I'll be a backpack while you run. Run, 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 jump. I'll be a backpack while you run. Suck it!
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason.
You are not ready, Elizabeth. It took me a while to beat up those
Who
guys.
exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire. A vain attempt to save his cat.
Can't you collect that on the ground?
Fine, it was a slip of my finger.
Oh. Her and her long pinky now.
There, there. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. I just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise. there's no plan B. Might as well just get it over with.
What's up with those mines outside the door? The window, I mean.
Oh, they're to keep people out of Rapture.
Oh.
Or they're old World War II, like a submarine something.
Well, this is part of the prison, right?
So I'm pretty sure this is the end of it, so I'm just gonna waste my ammo.
No, just press X and do it. Don't waste it. You still gotta get cheated out by Ryan. Don't.
Here goes nothing. It's working! Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl.
Did your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign
Just
men?
give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.
So you won but lost?
Okay, I admit I was stupid.
No cause for alarm. She's well sedated. So, it's begun.
The Kashmir's all blown to hell. If Ryan didn't know we were back before, I'm sure now he's got the message.
What do you want with this one?
If anybody's got the line on the ace, it's her. Find out what she knows. But no quackery. She's no good to us with a halo and a set of wings.
I get started as soon as the chloroform wears off. Don't see her as too tough a nut. Where's the ace in the hole?
What? What?
Where's the ace in the hole?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we had a deal.
Where is the ace in the hole?
I told you.
Sodium thiopental. Are you familiar? No. Truth serum. Unpredictable stuff. Too little, nothing.
I have
Too
nothing
much.
to tell
The
you.
subject
I don't
is
even know what an ace in the hole is. Ah!
I'm still playing with the dosage.
This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made, and men who make it.
So it goes through the so this is basically the evolution of Elizabeth.
It's like a scarecrow.
Mm-hmm.
Gave her the truth, you know?
Folks say it's only a matter of time until Atlas's entire mob comes out waving the white flag.
Whoa!
2 weeks.
What?
You've been down 2 weeks, love. Feckin' doctors. Better off hiring a
We're
million
right in the middle of the Civil
Our deal
War.
was to get you out of prison.
We're
What, did you
literally in the
expect me to
middle of
win
it.
a war for you too?
I'd tend to your own knitting if I were you. Now, darling, being that you were Su Chong's lab assistant and all, Why not tell me where me ace in the hole went to?
I don't know what
As I said, I'm no doctor. But that doesn't mean I don't find the field fascinating. I keep up on all the medical journals and the like.
I hope you have someone to help you with all the big words.
You know what part of the brain free will comes from? Stubbornness? The prefrontal lobe. Now, I think it's fair to say you're a bit of a stubborn one, are you not? A man named Steinman taught me this. He's a bit of a lunatic, but
Whoa,
a fine
whoa,
surgeon.
keep that knife
Calls this
away
little trick
from my
a
face.
transorbital lobotomy. Take hold of her, lads.
You're wasting your
Now,
time.
If you won't remain still, I can't be held responsible
Look,
for
look,
what
look.
comes next.
Look. Please,
Here
stop.
we go.
I said stop.
You feel that? I'm moving the pick across your eyeball.
Stop.
Still now. And resting it on your skull. There's about a bit over a quarter of an inch of bone between the pick and your prefrontal lobe.
Stop.
And that's where this little fella comes in.
No.
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll take more than a few of those to reach the meat. And then we might find you a bit less the mule. Where's me ace in the hole?
I don't know.
You know
All right.
what else rests in the lobe? Creativity. Individuality. Personality. In short, what makes you, you. I'm just about through now. Last chance, pet. Where is the ace in the hole?
Or what? What, you'll put a hole in my head and take away my memories? You want to make me forget all this? You want to make me not care anymore? Go ahead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Ah! Bring in the monster! You're a regular hero, ain't you? Can't risk ripping the only part of you that's worth a damn. Well, there's more than one way to fry an egg. Now, little woman, are you familiar with the term transorbital lobotomy?
Please let her
It's
go.
a simple matter. All I need to is insert this pick into your eye.
Please, I don't know
Make
anything.
a few taps with me.
I don't know anything.
To show by example.
Please, please don't. I don't know anything. I don't know. Please.
What happened?
Was gonna pick her brain and then
can't
started to
tell
pick
him
the
what I
child,
don't
the
know.
little sister's brain.
Oh God.
Where are we?
You saw all the doors, and what's behind all the doors.
Hey, Booker.
It's here.
Yes,
But I don't remember this place.
you've never been here.
Then how would it?
The memories you lost, they weren't just of the past. You saw behind all the doors.
Even the ones into the future. This is where I'm going.
If you want.
I don't like it here.
It's a bad place.
He's never gonna let me go, is he? Even if I bring him the ace. Then why am I here? How if I was so smart? If I saw so much, why just send myself to the slaughter?
For Sally.
No, one day he will just rip her open and tear out her atom. All of this for nothing. Why did I do it? Why?
You have to decide.
Decide what?
To take a leap of faith. I can't tell you what you were thinking because you don't remember. But you chose to come. There.
Dad, can I just say to you?
Yes.
I really thought
I don't know what to do, Booker.
that
Booker?
that
Booker!
when we lifted it up.
Please
that
just
was
don't
the
leave me
end.
here! Booker!
Uh-oh. Hey, Sally.
Suchong's clinic. It's at Suchong's clinic.
That's a bit convenient now. Ryan's got every turret in the place tuned
Oh,
to me and
God,
his
it
genetic
doesn't
code.
look fun.
We'd be torn to shreds before we got 10 feet.
That's right. Which is why I'm gonna do it for you. You okay with that?
Get me the ace, I'll wrap the brat in a silk ribbon. Bag her and bring her to my bathysphere.
Yeah, he hit like 3 times. Supposed to hit one more, and she's like, "Good, you're doing it."
One of the lads will
she
show
did
you how to
everything
get
right.
inside. We'll be waiting for you where you come out. Shake a leg now. The Lord hates a laggard.
Hi. How's life?
Can you buy stuff from him?
No. It seems I can only buy newspapers. That one been
on the shelf, red box. Stuff on the chair.
Big Daddy. Ooh, security bot.
Is that a Vitus chamber?
Yes. Please save me. Please, can you move?
Alright. Let's see here what we could do.
Mr. Monster's mean. Scary. Stay away from him. He's scary.
Look, it's okay. He can't. Can you move?
No. Pretty sure you can't.
Can you just move a little bit for me? Don't. I don't know how to help you. I don't. No, he's just hurt. He just needs somebody to figure out how to fix him. Maybe there's some. I don't know. Is there some documentation for him around here or something?
Yeah, and look who I'm asking.
Right. Look who I'm asking. Encoded. Big Daddy will not imprint. If not imprint, what good is he to little sister? She no like him. He no like her. Situation is impasse. Unacceptable. If stupid beasts had half brain, they would realize they need little sister to live. Sisters secrete only kind of atom that is genetic match for them. No little sister. No Big Daddy.
Huh. Makes perfect sense.
I've got to do something. It's okay. It's okay. Please. I don't know how to help him. He needs Adam. I don't have any of that. I don't know what to do.
We can help.
And this was the beginning. When the Big Daddies finally got parental instincts.
Not all of them, right?
Well, yeah, all of them.
The lion with the thorn in its paw.
What?
Hey.
What did I say? You finally noticed it? I put it in there yesterday. I really did put it in yesterday. Yeah. Pretty sure I remember it being yesterday.
I can't seem to get the damn big daddies to imprint on the little
Yeah, it was yesterday.
The protection bondage is just another
It wasn't.
Get away. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence to
I was here when I was told he bit the tongue off.
to allow for
I don't know when he put it in there.
Get away, you filthy little shit!
Oh, so this is why he was so pissed and why he was dead. And to all witnesses, they knew now. If you mess with them, you gotta deal with him.
There's the ace.
Oh, I was gonna take this.
This is it.
Jack.
This is the ace in the hole. All the pain and all of the death for this.
Well, only you got the pain. You didn't really get all the death. I'm pretty sure it's the ending. So me wasting the ammo wasn't a bad decision.
Hey, sister.
Take that, Dad.
Do you have it?
I have it.
Give it over then. I'm keen to get this brat off my hands.
You know what? Andrew Ryan said I was a rube. But he was wrong. I'm not the rube, Atlas. You are. Now, we both know what happens next. Just get it over with.
Well, love, if you insist.
Well, there goes Elizabeth. Wait, is that Jack? Hi guys. How's life?
What is this? It's just a bunch of gibberish. What does this say, you little whore? Hey, hey, hey! What does this say?
He's gonna say, would you kindly, isn't it?
It says,
Yep.
would you kindly?
And that famous catchphrase came about from a joke.
And rapture's heirs.
Would you kindly kill me? And the events of the first game happened. Must have been like a few months after the Civil War began.
A slave obeys.
They say to save one life is to save the world entire. It is you who are their savior.
So who found the slug?
Tannenbaum. Like a guy was with a crate, and he was throwing it with a crate, and he was in a slug bit him. His arms.
I can see
Like,
all the doors.
broken.
And what's behind all
Don't
the
ask how he
doors?
was carrying a crate.
Behind one
And
of
his
them.
body was working fine after the slug bit him. And someone's like, "Hey, do you still have that slug?" I'm like, "Sure." And now how was it begun? And then that's how Adam begun. A simple bite.
Wow.
Hey, look, it's Sally. Just don't ask when she found a Big Daddy and when Jack saved her.
Et ça me fait quelque chose.
And that was the end of the duets. Well, it was truly a burial at sea. If Subject Sigma actually found her body, she'd probably be decomposed already. And when he found this universe's Comstock, he'd probably already be dead. So, yeah.
Good job.
And you didn't let me finish last night.
Hey.
And it was nearly done.
Hold on. You're welcome.
Damn, I should have said, "Would you kindly?" last night. It's
That
like,
would have worked.
Would you kindly let me finish?
But you know what? Did it on medium too.
And it was really hard.
It was really hard. But you were right. You did not need your ammo.
And what did you say?
You never know, though. Splicers everywhere. Who cares if you're working with Atlas?
It was 2 hours.
You never know, though. I mean, right? You hadn't played it. Although, she was terrible with weapons. She was no Booker. You were
Booker could one-shot someone
across the room
with the hand cannon, a pistol, and yet somehow his daughter couldn't even hurt a fly.
Broadside of the barn.
Like, could hurt a fly, but probably couldn't kill someone. Well, she could kill someone, but she probably couldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah.
Well, she's apparently in heaven now. Look, in her version of Paris.
Well, I mean, who knows? There could be another one coming through a time rip.
Well, apparently, like, you didn't see the ending of Bioshock Infinite when Booker was drowned.
So is that Elizabeth?
Yeah, that's her voice actor. But when Elizabeth drowned Booker, like all the Elizabeths drowned Booker, that Elizabeth was the only one left. Like all the rest of the Elizabeths just disappeared.
Just remember
When she was in France and that guy drew the caricature of her,
yeah,
she looked like a Disney princess.
But yeah, that was what she was mainly based on after like the change in development.
Yeah, she looked like a Disney princess. But then it was, I don't know, it was also like a Victorian or a wild.
Well, yeah, it came out in the game took place in 1912.
Yeah.
So it made sense.
Well, except for the underwater city.
Well, yeah, that took place in 50s.
But she was time jumping throughout, right?
Well, yeah, it was an alternate dimension from where she came from.
Not confusing at all.
I mean, that's one of the main things that people have with this game. The story's too confusing. Like literally, look up if you look up a video called Like, if you look at any review, they're either gonna be like, this story amazing, man. And other people are like, it's not as good as Bioshock 1's story because it's too confusing. So the problem with these two sequels are, Bioshock 2's story was too simple for people. Bioshock Infinite's story was too confusing for people. But apparently Bioshock 1 was the perfect balance.
Just right.
But yet, in gameplay, Bioshock Infinite was the best one.
Oh, that's the one that reverted to kind of like Halo kind of controls?
Well, yeah, like, I even looked up, like, there's a trilogy of videos that I have a bit of problems with his criticisms, because he said it looked too much like a generic shooter. I was like, wasn't that kind of the point? Like, the character design for Booker DeWitt, it was too bland. I was like, who cares? We don't even know what he looks like for half the time. Who cares? You're playing a game. And the gameplay was too much like Call of Duty. It's like, I wish I had a Y jump button. I was like,
when's the last time you played Call of Duty?
Like, the Ghosts one?
Yeah. I don't play them either.
Well, yeah, the only Call of Duty game we've even come close to ever beating was Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and we didn't end up beating it.
Now that this is done, this is done now?
Well, until, like, the next Bioshock games come out.
Well, I know,
Then
but so what's next? Like, what's those other games?
Like,
New Vegas, Fallout.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna have to finish up. We're probably gonna have to finish up, like, the rest of the games on the PS4 next. Because, like, a whole load of games. I have to finish up Fallout 4 before I get to those two. And I have to also finish up that Fall of Reach thing in the Spartan Ops.
Yep.
I also have to, 14. I'm not that much gigabytes.
Alright, everybody.
Well, no, we can still wait.
Oh, okay.
Like, it can survive for another... For how long this lasts.
Do the whole credits?
Yeah, the last time I did it was when Bioshock Infinite almost began. That was the last time I actually did it.
Oh, wow. So how full is your memory getting?
Pretty full. It's mostly filled with Bioshock Infinite stuff now. And a bit of Halo.
Hold on. So what you need to do some editing down.
Well, obviously, I still have these 3 videos to edit besides this one.
No, I ment in the other so that we can transfer it over.
Well, I have to put these 3 videos together and then put them to get ready to upload.
No, I know, but there's a memory, right?
Yeah.
So you need to empty that memory and put it into the external hard drive.
And you also have to do the collectibles and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But I might have to get rid of some videos off, so I can have enough.
With the plasmid that lets you enjoy life at a cool pace. Turn down the heat and turn up the ease and relaxation.
So, what do you think of the DLC?
Well, I thought that she really looked like a Disney princess. I thought it was weird that when she did the time jump, her finger grew back, and then it went away, and then it grew back, and then it went away.
Well, no. It only grew back, like, when she was a baby, Booker was trying to get her back from Comstock, and when the portal was closing, she put out her pinky to reach out for Booker, and it cut it off, which gave her the dimensional powers. But when she went back to Rapture, a place where she was already dead, she was now like a different person now because, well, she was dead in that universe. So basically, the universe was trying to be like, oh crap, what do we do? What do we do? I mean, that's what the game explains, the reason why her finger grew back. That's what the game's saying.
Yep. Now, It was good. It was
different from bioshock 1.
Well, it was just different altogether, but it was just it was kind of confusing to see how she could time jump, and then how she stood there so calm-faced while Comstock got stabbed by the Big Daddy.
Well, Comstock tortured, like, locked her up in a prison. Well, Lady Comstock did that, but he wasn't exactly the greatest father.
Now, he was her dad? Or Booker?
Well, he was Booker, but he wasn't the Booker that made her.
So he was Booker? Comstock?
Yeah. Oh, hey, look, it's a little post-credit scene. There it goes.
The plane?
Yep, the plane tail.
So that was just kidding on the credits.
Like, the main game had a weird post-credit scene. Like, Booker, like, woke up in, like, his office again.
Mm-hmm.
When you go check in his daughter's room, it's like, Anna, is that you? Cut the credits.
Oh, man.
And everyone was like, what does it mean? What does it mean?
I wonder if there's a way you can, like, pause the audio when you're editing and, like, speed up the credits. So it all shows it, but it makes it go faster.
Well, I can stretch it. But I'm gonna have to check that. I might do, like, a little bit,
I don't mean stretch it, I just mean speed it up.
But hang on.
So that it plays faster,
Like,
but our audio
remember,
goes
like, the editing thing where if you go to a cut piece side, you can stretch it out or pull it in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering, I'm going to do, like, a little test footage in the main menu of this game, if it speeds it up real quick. Like after we're done recording, I'll just do it and see if I can do it. But the main problem is...
Hold on. No.
Oh.
You don't do it on this exact footage that you want uploaded. Go do something.
Well, then there's no other way.
There is a way. There is a way that you can go do something that's in your memory that is not the one that you need uploaded right now, and you can practice edit.